Hey guys, it's me, Just a Freak, and I'm back. Hell yeah, I'm back. Look at all of these boxes. We're gonna unbox a lot of manga today. I don't know. First of all, I have to make room for all of this. So let's get started. Let me grab a little bit of coffee because I'm gonna need it. Okay. So first, I'm gonna show you this volume that I already unboxed. I already unboxed this because I started shooting this video and I didn't like the lighting that I had for it, so I decided to stop it and do it again. So yeah, this is the last volume from Fire Punch. It was a pretty good series. Not the best one. I think that Chainsaw Man from the same old mangaka, Tatsuki Fujimoto, is way better than this. It has a lot more comedic moments, and yeah, but it was quite enjoyable. I've read this last month. I already had it on the way, but I couldn't wait to see it happening, so I read it online. So yeah, Fire Punch Volume 8. Next, let's get into the smaller boxes first. Smaller packages to make some room for the big ones. And this one is It Right to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? So this is a side story, as it says on the cover, and this is volume 9 from Sword Oratoria. From what I know, this just came out, and I've read the first volume from the series. I'm a fan of the whole franchise, and yeah, pretty happy to have this. Next one. Okay, so this is volume 5 from Devil's Line, and probably if they didn't miss anything, you're gonna see that a lot of Devil's Line in this manga haul, because this series just ended soon, I think last month or 2 months ago. So I decided to pick up the rest of it because I've read a couple of volumes from it and I quite like it, and I also like these kind of vertical releases. Some people are finding them small, but in my opinion they fit right into your hand, and the paper quality and overall release quality is quite good. Next one, let's see what we have here. Damn man, I'm finishing a bunch of series this haul from what it looks like. So guys, I don't know if you're reading I Am a Hero, this is the last omnibus from the series. This has volume 21 and 22, and it's the end of the series. A pretty good one, a pretty good zombie apocalypse series with a guy that's has multiple personalities. If I remember correctly, I don't know quite well, because the last time I've read this was 1.5 years ago, after I decided to put it on hold and wait for the whole series to come out. So yeah, pretty happy that I have this. By the way, this is done by Dark Horse. The release is quite good. It gets a little bit bloated after you read it, but it holds up well. The spine doesn't damage or anything, and yeah, keep in mind that it's Dark Horse. It's not gonna stay in print for way too long, so if you want it, look for it. Next, let's try something from eBay. So you know that lately I also started to buy stuff from eBay. Of course, I do that only from the European Union because I don't want for packages to to end up staying for half a year on the road, and I don't want to pay huge amounts of shipping and also for customs, because sometimes customs here get pretty crazy. So yeah, let's see what we have here. We have a lot of paper, I know. So this is a paper from Britain, nice. And inside we'll have an out-of-print series from Tokyopop that caught my eye, and it was quite cheap. I think that Mick's gonna like this because it's pretty ecchi from what you can see here. So yeah, I can't wait to get into all of this. It looks like it is in quite good condition. It's a little bit bent, but maybe that's because of the packaging and of the transport. But first for furry, oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is Evil's Return. So this is a pretty crazy ecchi series that I think it's gonna surprise me in many ways. Let's see a little bit of art from this volume. Let me find something that's, yeah, this looks safe enough. As you can see, the art is pretty good, and I really think that this is gonna be an enjoyable read. And just a little bit more coffee. Let's get something from Book Depository next. What do we have here? Oh, looks like 2 volumes. And these are another 2 volumes from Siren. So this is volume 11 and volume 12. As you know, I'm slowly picking up Siren. I think I'm missing only 3 volumes to complete it, but I'm looking out for deals on everything that I buy, except if it's Dark Horse, because if you don't pre-order the stuff from Dark Horse, you're never gonna get it, because they are so exclusive with selling their stuff. But yeah, this is from Viz. I think it recently got reprinted or something like that. I don't know. For a while this was out of print. I knew that it was out of print. After that I saw it in one of Mesquios J's videos. He pretty much likes this series, so I did some research, and I saw that it's something that I would also enjoy, so I'm picking it up. And almost done collecting it. Next. What the fuck? Damn, this is thick. I know people were saying that this last volume is pretty big. It was also a little bit more expensive, at least for Romania. But yeah, guys, this is the last volume from Dorohedoro. This is volume 23. It's put out by Viz in the signature edition. I have read the beginning of this series and I was just hooked, and yeah, pretty happy to have the last volume from it. Now it is complete. I can finally read all of it. Next one, let's see what's this. Feels like a pretty huge book. I don't remember ordering. Oh, I kind of forgot about this one. Damn, this feels like a pretty beautiful hardcover. So this is a graphic novel. It says right here. I'm not lying to you guys. So this is Blankets by Thompson. I've heard only good things about it, and it was on sale on Book Depository, and I decided to pick it up. And I can't wait to read it, because a lot of people have this in their personal favorites when it comes to to graphic novels. And I must say that, as always, Drawn and Quarterly did a pretty good job. I think it's from them, right? And also, as always, graphic novels always get pretty nice releases, and this is a huge book, and I just have high expectations for this one. Next, what should we see next? Let's pick up this volume, I think it's a volume, this small package, to make room for something from Book Express. And this is something quite great. I had no idea that it was out. It's by Nagabe, the same mangaka that is doing The Girl from the Other Side, and it's following the same, kind of the same art style, not quite, but it's of course it's similar. It's the same mangaka. But yeah, so I saw this in one of Jean's Graves pickups for last month, I think, and I noticed that I don't have it, and I just jumped to the gun and I ordered it. And from what I know, this is a collection of, let's see, of short stories, and a couple of these are yaoi stories. Can't wait to read it. Really enjoy this mangaka. And as I said before, let's see what we have here in this huge package. So this one is from a local, and when I say local, I don't mean my town, I mean my country. So this is a Romanian shop that I started to use lately, and so far the experience was pretty good, pretty great. Sometimes I find out that they have pretty nice deals, and yeah, let's hope that my experience with them will continue to be good. And as last time, they sent in some merch and also a note with some with a personal message written with a pen on it. I don't know, getting something like this in a package, also when it's about books, because books are kind of books are more personal. You think it's not something digital, it's something that you touch, it's something that you want to be close with, and when the seller sends a personal message, it's kind of pretty nice. And they also sent some tea to go with the books. I'm gonna be sure to drink this when I read one of these titles. And this is a sticker, and let's see, also bookmark, and let's see what we have here. And as you can guys see, I finally got Levius. So this is a, I don't know, martial arts manga, not only martial arts, a fighting manga. It's a pretty nice release by Viz, as you can see, in a beautiful hardcover. The art looks pretty good, and I was expecting this for a long while, ever since Wiz posted that it's gonna be printed out in English, and I can't wait to read it. I heard only good things about this from the other guys from the community. So this is Levius. By the way, also the sequel from this just started to get out in English, again by Viz, but that one is gonna be in a paperback, not in this beautiful hardcover. I don't know why they didn't continue to release hardcovers for it, but meh. Next one, it's Cats of the Louvre by Taiyo Matsumoto. So this is again a really beautiful hardcover done by Viz, and it looks like it has a bunch of color pages. And this is part of the collection that some of the mangakas did. I also have one from Jiro Taniguchi. So a bunch of mangaka started the collection about the Louvre. By the way, also the guy that's doing JoJo did the Louvre edition. So they started to do a collection about the Louvre as an homage to the museum. And so far I only read the one from Jiro Taniguchi. That was really great. I also think that this will be great because I really like the mangaka. And I hope that sometimes I'm gonna get my hands on the one made from the guy that does JoJo. So yeah. Also the finish on this one, it's quite good. And the spine, man. I don't know. I'm a dog person. I don't have anything against cats, of course, but I'm a dog person. But seeing these eyes on the spine, it's pretty great. Beautiful release. And even the paper quality is good because it's really thick from what I see, but it's not glossy. So if you read with the light, it won't annoy you. And the next one, of course, it's from Jiro Taniguchi. By the way, guys, this got reprinted. It's from Pomment from their fanfare collection. This just got reprinted. As you can see, it's an expanded edition. So from what I heard, it also has a little bit of extra in it. But this was out of print for a while now, and as you guys know, I'm a big Jiro Taniguchi fan. And when I saw that this will get reprinted by them, because they do beautiful high quality releases, I had to pre-order, and I'm really happy that I finally have it, and I have another book from Jiro Taniguchi in my collection. And by the way, Skyhawk also released recently. That's gonna be in a paperback, but yeah, if you're a Jiro Taniguchi fan, also look out for that one. So let's get this one. I need a little bit of coffee. And this is The Rising of the Shield Hero. This is volume 11. Of course, I have 1 through 10. I really like this isekai. It also has an anime adaptation. This one is based on a light novel, so maybe if you're one of those persons that kind of want to enjoy the source material first, you should probably go with the light novel. But I prefer reading manga, and yeah, happy to have this. At a point, it was so popular that it got out of print, and I was fearing that I'm gonna miss buying it, but it looks like for a while now everything is in print, and if you guys want to jump into it, feel free to do it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but if you're on some of the chats that I'm where I'm present, you know that I really wanted to read After the Rain for a while now, but for some reason it's pretty expensive for Romania. This is done by Vertical. It's a 2-in-1, and it's pretty... Vertical has nice releases, to be honest. And I can't wait to read it. Probably gonna read this today, because I want to see how this will play out. So this is about this girl who works in a shop where this guy is her manager, and there's an age gap between these two guys, but from what I heard, that age gap is gonna work quite good, because they will get to learn stuff from one another, and each one is kind of representing what the other one wishes for, or something like this. This is gonna be a romance, a slice of life, and I can't wait to read it. Also, the art is quite nice. Happy to have it. Hope that the other volumes will get on sale pretty soon, so that I can finish it up. I think are only 5 omnibuses in this series. Next one, let's get with another one from eBay. Damn, this has a lot of tape on it. And from what I know, this is gonna be something that I was searching for a long time, and I got it so cheap. And yes, it is. And it looks like all the volumes are here. Pretty good condition, just a little bit of shelf wear, but that's nothing that will make me feel bad about getting this. This series was pretty cheap, and this was something that I read a while ago, and at that moment it was out of print. It's still out of print, and I couldn't get it. But this is Basilic, and it's about 2 clans of ninjas. Each one has some amazing fucked up abilities. Also, by the way, I think this is seinen. It has mature content on it, so it's not something for kids because it has nudity, a lot of violence. Each one of these ninja has some gruesome, gory abilities, and yeah, I'm so happy that I have it. I've read this a while ago because I read it online because I had to read it digitally because it was out of print. But I always kept looking for it because it's something that I would like to own it and have it in my collection. It kind of reminded me of Ninja Scroll, if you know that anime movie. So yeah, this is Basilic. It's only 5 volumes long, and I have it, guys. Also, I don't know who is the publisher here. Tanoshimi. Okay, only 2 volumes left, and let's start with the smaller one. It's not small, it's just a lot more smaller than this one, and this is from Book Express. And let's see what goodness I have here from them. Again, they are sending a postcard with a message. If you want to read the message, you can just pause it. And the bill is here, and again, some green tea from them. Pretty nice gesture, as I said before. And here I'll have Ajin Volume 12. You know that I really like Ajin. I saw the whole anime, I read the manga, what I could, and I was missing volume 12, and I've also volume 13 just recently came out, so that's on the way, I guess, and can't wait to read them. I was thinking to wait until it gets to another stopping point, or to the end, I don't know, but I think that I'm gonna jump the gun and continue reading it because I kind of miss my favorite villain, Sato. Next, we have a bunch of volumes from a series that was recommended by Shay, and this one is Requiem of the Rose King. So Shay and a bunch of other people from the community were really enjoying this series, and I found it on sale from Viz, so I decided to pick it up to see what's the whole fuss around it. And from what I see, the art is quite beautiful. And I'm really happy that I have it. So this one is volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. Damn, these covers are quite nice. Volume 4 and Volume 3. And from what I remember, right now we have out more than 10 volumes. So if I like this first 5, there's a lot more to pick up. Next one, it's something that was still in print by Clamp. So this is a little bit of Clamp goodness in a quite high quality omnibus by Dark Horse. This feels similar as the one that they do for Blade of the Immortal. So this is Wish. It's a 3-in-1, and yeah, you know that I like Clamp, and I'm really happy that I get to also have this series in my collection. And this next volume, it's volume 11 from Devil's Line. As I said before, I decided to pick up the rest of the series to get it complete, and this is volume 11 because they had a really good deal on it, and I picked it up from them. Now let's get to this huge package over here. So this is something from Book Depository. I think I only got once a package like this. It's pretty beat up. I don't know if you guys can see it, and it's also bloated. And I know this package just smells a little bit wrong, so I hope that no books are damaged inside of it. Oops. So let's see what's in here. I have a lot of orders from them, but I don't remember them seeing anything shipped all together like this from my orders. Normally they ship one volume or just a couple of volumes because they go for small packages. I don't know why they are doing this. Maybe it gets a little bit easier over customs, but I don't know. Let's see what we have here. And it looks like a shit ton of manga. Oh man. So as I told you guys, Devil's Line. This is volume 13. I think 13 was the last volume. By the way, another volume is gonna come out, 1 or 2 volumes next year, but those are side stories from the series. This is the actual ending. I think it was 13. Don't remember. Also, I decided to continue picking up Angels of Death. I only had 1 volume or 2. So I decided to pick up a few more. So this is volume 4. Here's the spine and the back. By the way, this also has an anime. It's out on Crunchyroll, and that one was pretty good. Again, Devil's Line, volume 8. And finally got volume 28 from Attack on Titan. I don't want to spend too much time on Attack on Titan. It's an amazing series. Everyone should get it and read it, because it gets better and better with each volume, and I never felt that at a spot it was getting worse or it was slowing down or anything. It's the quality from this just picked up. Yeah, and I'm glad that they are not showing who's dead on their back, because they did that. I suddenly noticed while I was bench reading it, and I noticed that on the back there was the whole team from the series, and slowly people were missing from the back. So my only conclusion was that maybe they died in that volume. So I decided not to look at the back of the volumes anymore, only after I've read them. As I was saying, Ajin volume Demi-Human volume 13 just came out from Vertical, and I also picked this up. It's a great series, read it. Next one, it's volume 12 from Devil's Line. Volume 5 from Angels of Death. Volume 2 from Imperfect Girl. I recently read this month, the volume 1. It's only a 3-volume series, and volume 1 was pretty interesting. The art it's a little bit different, in a good way, don't get me wrong. It's only a 3-volume series, and it was quite interesting so far in the first volume. So I decided to get volume 2 and 3. It's about a guy and a girl. There's an age gap, but I don't feel that's that we are talking of anything regarding a relationship, at least so far from volume 1. And yeah, suddenly that guy sees the girl in position that's not so comfortable for that girl, and she decides to take action. And I don't want to spoil more. I'm gonna probably do a first impression on that one. Next, I have another omnibus from To Love Ru. I think that only one is left to get out until we get the whole series. Again, this is an ecchi comedy series. I've read a little bit of it, it's quite good, and I'm picking up also this and the other story that I think it's the continuation of this one, To Love Ru Darkness. So this is omnibus 7, and it's volume 13 to 14. And I also have Omnibus 8, 15 to 16. And with this one, I think I'm up to date with To Love Ru. Only one left to come out. Next, I finally got volume 12 from The Promised Neverland. Amazing series, similar to Death Note in some parts. Everyone is talking about this one, everyone is reading this one. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, except that this cover art it's quite beautiful. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's quite beautiful. I think it's my favorite cover art from this series. Next, as I was saying, I'm also picking up To Love Ru Darkness, so this is volume 6. This is volume 11 and 12 from the first part of the series. Oh yeah, and as you can see it, so the first part of the series is coming out in omnibuses, 2-in-1s, and the second part it's coming out in singles. So that's what 7th Seas decided to do with this one, but yeah, I don't mind it. To be honest, I prefer the singles, but I can also live with omnibuses. Next one, it's the last volume from Imperfect Girl. Another volume from To Love Ru Darkness. This is volume 8. It's a little bit bent here, but nothing to worry me. Another volume from To Love Ru Darkness. This is volume 7. I think that each part of the series has like 18 volumes. I think 18 volumes. This is volume 7 from Devil's Line. volume 3 from Angels of Death. Let me show you a little bit of art. By the way, I don't even know if I told you guys, but this series is with a bunch of people that are stuck in a building that has a lot of floors, and each one of those floors it's owned by a specific person, and each one of those person is something like a serial killer. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Next, volume 9 from Devil's Line. Someone was crying there, so something wrong was happening. So this looks like a little bit damaged, and I don't know if I can get this crease out, but it's not something too annoying. This is volume 10. Really nice cover right here. Like those eyes. By the way, people are seeing this and this as somehow similar. I can't see why. Also are seeing this as similar to Tokyo Ghoul, but again, I can see why just a little bit, but I wouldn't compare them. And of course, volume 5 from To Love Through Darkness. I think that right now I'm also caught up to date with these releases, and I decided to pick them up because, again, 7 Seas is not a huge company like Viz, and a bunch of their series are going out of print while they are still releasing them. So same as for Dark Horse, but not as bad as Dark Horse. And the rest of this haul seems to be something from Kaoru Mori, and it's more Bright Story goodness. So this is volume 8, 9 and 10. As you guys know, I'm a fan of Kaoru Mori. I think her art is incredible. Also that her stories are down to earth, realistic, and really touching. So yeah, I'm slowly grabbing these volumes as they come out, and I can find them for a good price, because these are hardcovers, and as you guys know, hardcovers are a little bit expensive sometimes. So yeah, that was all, guys. As you can see, I got a lot of volumes in this haul. This will be my last haul for the month of November, and I don't know if I'm gonna be getting anything else for December. We'll see. If something is still left in the mail, probably I'm gonna get it in December, but normally I don't order too much stuff in December because I'm usually traveling, seeing my family and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of volumes. I don't know how many I have here, but I'm gonna count them and let you guys know in the description or somewhere. Also keep in mind that I'm planning to do a collection video for the holidays that are coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. If you like this, feel free to let me know in the comment sections. Also let me know what you thought about all of this series, if you're reading anything from my haul, if you're interested to find out more from anything from here. I can try to do some impressions videos about them, or give you more information if I have it. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. This was amazing for me. I hope it was also amazing for you, and keep reading manga. Bye bye.